we vibing?
Yes, that one's nice.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Hit that bag.
Welcome to Flippinar 277. How to turn $2 into 26,000. What did I say? 733. Wholesaling real estate. So we're here to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate, where your cash or credit does not matter. I sent out a little text prepping or what's the word? Promoting this particular Flippinar 277. So we in here. That's what I'm only going to say right now. Text the word Gator to 205-964-5243 if you want to join us live. I sent out an earlier video today. We'll talk about that later on. So text the word Gator to 205-964-5243. We got AP in the house. She's all over me because she is as punctual as person I know now. And
I got here on time, y'all.
She sent a phantom text that I never received. But we're in here. So Flippinar 277. Over to you, AP.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here tonight. Greatly appreciate you joining us. This is a place where we talk about wholesaling real estate with little to no cash or credit of your own and other creative ways to invest in real estate. So most definitely happy to be here. There's a lot of information that you can gain, and I would suggest that you like, share, follow, and tag a friend. Bring them over so they can hear this as well. This is some good news. Yes, Drea, let's get it. All right, Ty mentioned it earlier. If you want to join us live, just text the word Gator, Gator, to the number 205-964-5243. I would love to have you join us. You can ask your question in addition to any follow-up questions that you may have. But the way this works, if you've been here before, and if you're not regular, we'll say that, you post the question, I'll read the question, and Ty will answer the question. That's how this thing works. So go ahead and put those questions in the chat. Want to go around and give a shout out. Chef Darnell, hey. Eddie Conley, thank you. Charlie Tamiko is here and says, hello, fam. Body Bate VA is in the building. Courtney Powell, Julu, Caesar, Gmar 49. Drea, we already shouted you out, but yes, let's get it. I'll say it one more time. Ashley, Wanda, and Angel, thank you all for being here as well. Over there on Instagram and TikTok, I see you. It's just a little bit more harder for me to read those handles. But John Allen 8176, I see you having that first post over there in TikTok world. What are you? I'm Adria. What do you mean what I am? I'm human. I'm just a man. I mean a lady. God dog it. So go ahead and post the questions in those chat rooms as well. I need a mic 1, mic 2 check. Let me know that you can hear me well across all of my platforms. Just put it in the chat. I hear you. And then we will go ahead and get started. So we're going to hop over to TikTok where Splack the shooter, Splack, says, how do you start flipping houses with less than $10,000? Is it possible?
$10,000?
Yeah, but he also says flipping. So maybe he's not talking about wholesaling. So maybe he's talking about something totally different.
Okay, so the question is, he said use the term flipping, which wholesaling is a form of flipping, but he may be thinking about fixing flipping per se, the HGTV stuff. But with 10 grand is not enough in the sense that he's thinking about. That won't be enough to purchase, won't be enough to do repairs in most cases. But 10 grand is a significant amount of money to start wholesaling, right? Because you'll have to use very little of that to get going. And what I mean by that is you could leverage that 10 grand faster into a significant amount of money than you would be able to fix and flip, obviously, with that 10 grand. in most cases, if you know what you're doing, obviously, with both, of course. But with wholesaling, the way I look at it now, before I say this, obviously you can make money with both. But if you look at ROI, if you don't know what that means, Google it, but I'm gonna tell you, return on investment, meaning how much of my money I spent and what percentage of my money I got back plus profit. If you match up the two, one is going to dwarf the other, right? In the sense that if you take, if I pull up an ROI calculator, right? ROI calculator, simple calculator. I think it's this Omni right here. And let's just say, now, and it's like real for wholesale. It's not like none I'm making up. The title of this video is $2, right?
Right.
So, so if I spend $2 and make what I said,
$26,733
and $733. You know, my return on investment is like just not even believable. It's like 1.3 million %. And so let's flip that. Say if you had a house that, all in the purchase to renovate it and everything was $150,000. So you spend $150,000, and we're going to say you make $50,000, which would be good, right?
Right.
And you make the return amount is $50,000. I mean, so the return amount would be you sold it for $250.
Correct.
I'm sorry, $200. $200,000. You have other stuff associated with it. That would be a 33% return. In most worlds, that's excellent.
Perfect.
But in the wholesale world,
you can do better.
It's nothing. So the point is, you can leverage that 10,000 into bigger numbers. Low risk, high reward. Flipping is high risk,
low reward.
No,
not as great of an award.
It's not as great, but still pretty decent reward, but it's definitely high risk.
Got it.
Well, it's much higher risk than wholesale, obviously, because the real estate is supposed to back your investment. Even if you break even, you should have purchased it where you shouldn't lose money. You might not make as much money as you thought you should make.
Okay. Thank you for answering that. Yeah. So Splack then followed up and said, so, okay, wholesaling would make more sense based on the market right now.
No matter when it is, it's going to make more sense, in my opinion. Well, I don't care what it's doing. If we're going to base it on ROI now, just basics of investing. The amount of money that I spend, what can I do to get the highest return on my money? That's like the bare basics of investing. Most people want to go with the higher return.
Right.
It's really nothing to think about.
Okay. Not financial advice. Top Notch T, Barry, Andrew, Monisha, Ricky, Lavetta. Thank you for being here. Diane. I think, let me see who I might have missed. The artist Frida, Raymond Morales, and Debbie. Debbie says it's her first time here.
That's what number was that? That was a 1?
Yes.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
So just wait a minute.
No, not now.
No, she said the first time here.
Yes.
Is that her first time discovering wholesaling, discovering me? That's the 1?
Yes. No, discovering wholesaling is 1. Discovering.
No. I thought a 1 that was combined. You didn't even know wholesaling existed. And you discovered my live stream at the same time. I thought that was a 1.
Oh, like new to everything.
Yeah, new to everything.
2 is you knew about wholesaling,
and it's the first time you've
been the first time coming live.
And number 3 is you know about wholesaling, you knew about me, and it's the first time catching a live.
Gotcha. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, gotcha. Miss Debbie, what is it? 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Manny TV, thank you. What's good with you as well? Come on, guys. Y'all can go ahead and join. But Chef Darnell says, what up, Flip? How are you feeling this week? You know your health is important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Definitely better than last week. Definitely better than last week. Little tweak my back a couple of weeks ago. Literally, but that's always the way it happens. It's never when I'm actually doing something. It's like I was actually getting ready to go to the gym. Was trying to reach down to get something. Almost about to walk out the door, and oh my God! My hip seems like I'm disconnecting.
Okay. Ashley Turner says, hello. Thank you for your help. Is it a stopping point on storage facilities you receive?
Is there a stopping point?
Is it a point where you receive too many?
You just hire more people.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
We're definitely not there yet. So,
okay. Not there.
Yeah.
Okay. So Raymond Morales wants to know, how do you get the seller to give you the keys for a walkthrough?
All right. Before we move on to that question, what was her name?
That asked about the storage.
Yeah.
That was Ashley.
Yeah, that's Ashley. She's referring to the self-storage opportunity I put out there to partner with me to wholesale those. If you're not familiar with that opportunity, if I need a keyword for that, but well, you know what? If you do this, if you text the word mini, MINI, to 205-964-5243, that link is going to take you to the website where you can get all the training plus the original video also. But what was that question? Something about a walkthrough?
Yeah. How do you get the seller to give you the keys for a walkthrough?
How do you get the seller to give you the keys for a walkthrough? All right. Sometimes that's just not going to be possible. It could be a vacant property, tore up, and it's locked, but then they still won't give you access to it. Like it's nothing you can literally do to it, but it's in that bad of a condition. If you went in there and started kicking in walls, they'll walk in and won't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? They still won't give you access to it. That's just going to happen. Right. So, and then that's one of the reasons with virtual wholesaling, because now let me back up. So now, whenever you want to show it to potential buyers, the seller is going to always be there. Right. So if you're local to it, either you or someone representing you will be there when buyers meet the seller. Right. Not for all buyers, because some of them may be cool with, you trust them, if you build that type of relationship over some time. But like when you're trying to wholesale in a different market, what we call virtual wholesaling, that's probably the number one reason why boots on the ground are important, is because you need someone there to just simply keep everything in place when the seller won't give access to the property. Now, some situations, the seller still lives there, but it's a deal. I know we like to target vacants, but trust me, you'll find deals where people still live there, or they may have a renter there, or someone just living there for them, just keeping the house or whatever. So the situation is going to be that at some point. I can assure you of that. So how you handle it, you have to be there and make sure your buyers understand, hey, I'm wholesaling this, which no problem. Any negotiations, basically talking about price, need to go through me. They need to be very clear on that. But that's also why it's important that when you go out there and do your initial walkthrough, or whoever's going to do it for you to get photo and video, so you can try to eliminate some of the foot traffic from buyers. Some will be less interested once they see video or photos. Some will be more interested. So you're trying to filter out the ones that will be just a waste of time once they take a look at the photos and videos. So, all right. So it was a follow-up or something on that? Oh, okay.
No, that was it. Thank you. Let's see here. So
look at him.
Instagram,
My last
Millennial REI
$2.
says, Flipman, a seller passed on a reverse mortgage, but the son is getting the payout amount. The ARV is 726,000, needs about 120 in rehab, and the seller is asking 320. My question, can a reverse mortgage are you able to wholesale a reverse mortgage? Let's put it like that.
Well, yeah, assuming everything is in place as far as the heirs, can you wholesale a reverse mortgage? So again, assuming everything is clear with the heirs and they have the right to sell it, whether it's through probate, will, or whatever, then yes, the numbers just have to work because it's still just a payoff. It's just still a mortgage payoff, assuming the numbers work again. To answer the question, yep.
Well, thank you. Thank you. John Allen on TikTok says 3.
3 what?
So aware of wholesaling, aware of you, but just first time joining the live.
Boom.
Okay. Clinton Smith on Instagram is a 1.
Wow.
It's a 1. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Clinton Smith on Instagram is a 1.
Oh no.
So let's define that again.
S1.
Didn't know wholesaling existed. And didn't know I existed.
Correct.
First introduction to both.
Yes.
Wow. Man, you're fortunate.
Good place. Good place to be.
You're real.
Okay, next question. Do you consider a referral an offer that we already have done comps on and have the ARV ready for you to see if you can get a deal on it?
On a house?
Yes.
Yeah, we really don't prefer to take on those. For the last 3+ years, I've really struggled with that. For whatever reason, I guess I haven't done my part. I don't know what others are doing out there, but that's been a real struggle to get people to send over stuff that's an actual deal, right? On houses. Because most people are so happy that someone is even talking to them. They forget about the most important part.
The numbers.
The numbers. Plenty of people will sell real estate. Plenty. But most of them are going to be in la-la land as far as price based on where we needed the deal to be. So we can't just take on referrals. Ideally, like we're doing with self-storage, it would be great. You know, that saves us money as far as marketing. But so much stuff that has no chance of being a deal is coming over that, you know, it's just tough. So that's why we wanted at least under contract. And ideally, you would have went through one of my calculators, either on Zomps, right here on the shirt, or Dealator.com. That's the purpose of those, is to give you an option to put properties under contract that have a chance of being a deal and eliminate those that don't have a chance of being a deal as far as a cash wholesale deal. There are other things you can do, but for the sake of what we're talking about, the numbers need to work. You need to have it on the contract. It needs to be off market. You're dealing directly with the owner. Whereas with self-storage, you're sending those opportunities over. If they want to sell, we want to know. We want to at least try to make an offer on it. You know, we'll do the numbers and everything on it. Because the paydays are worth putting the time in. Even if you have to go through 100 or 200 of them to get one, the payday is going to be worth it. It's very easy to do that with houses. You know, it's so easy to do that with houses as far as just looking at properties. But as I said, most of them don't have a chance of being a deal.
Okay. Barry says in the self-storage game, so many of these owners mainly care about how much someone will give them. They're rarely highly motivated owners.
That's fine. That's real estate. That's real estate. But the great thing about it, they don't have to be as motivated to sell as someone in a house. A lot of times with self-storage, they want the offer, but depending on what's going on with that particular property, it may be under rented. They may not be at the rental rates for that market. They may have additional acreage that more can be built or used for something else. Owner financing can make it more attractive than normal, which you can do that with houses too. But owner financing can make it more attractive. So yeah, they may not have any motivation, but again, what they have in their mind and what we're probably willing to pay may be still a deal for them and a deal for us. So don't assume.
Okay.
If they want to sell, collect the info.
In self-storage, why does due diligence have to last up to 60 days?
Well, it didn't have to always last up to 60 days. We're normally going to do a minimum of 30 with an option to extend if more. It's a piece of commercial real estate. Normally, we're buying this from a distance, so it just takes longer. You just want to be more sure than you are with a house, because it's income driven on whether or not you're making a decision or not, if this is an opportunity. Whereas with a house, you just base it on what another house is sold for. It's not the way it works in income producing properties, such as all the commercial real estate, really. So
okay, thank you. She doing it. Thank you for being here. She says, hello everyone. Says thanks for the invite. Saul Rickenbacker, I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for joining us. And really, Eric is the local community movie quote guru who says, I'm not a 1 or 2 or a 3, I'm 100.
You can do that. You can do that too.
So thank you for that information. So let's scroll back up here. G Marv says he was going to buy a cheeseburger with his $2.
My last $2.
I'm not going to lose. Got one for the jukebox. What's the other one for?
I don't know nothing about the hook.
From a bus fare.
I don't know nothing about the hook.
Jukebox and a bus fare.
Part of the hook, I guess.
Oh my goodness. So Tamika wants to know, is hard money lenders a good way to start investing?
I guess she means, is it good to use hard money lenders to start investing? Normally when you're using hard money, so you're going to either be doing fix and flip and or rentals. So if you have those resources and you know what you're doing, then yeah, it could be a great springboard to get going. Just understand, dealing with hard money, most of them are going to want 20 to possibly 30% down. So if you have a $100,000 project that you need them to fund, meaning that's the amount they're going to lend you, normally they're going to want 20,000 to 30,000 down. If that's not an issue for you, then again, as long as you know what you're doing, then the world is yours. Man.
Okay.
The world
Thank
is
you.
yours.
Debbie says she's a number 2, so she's just now discovering you. Knew about wholesale.
But didn't know I existed.
Yes.
Okay. Where that was from?
Miss Debbie.
I'm saying what platform?
YouTube.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yes.
The thumbnail must have drew you in, Debbie.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thumbnail drew her in.
Yeah. Austin is a 3, and Donovan Torres is a 3 as
Boom.
well.
That's what's up, guys. Donovan and
Austin.
What's happening?
Mm-hmm. All right. So not financial advice says, love y'all. Been a while since they've been sending me notifications. Had to keep searching for y'all the past few days. Ooh. There's a couple of people in here that says they didn't get the
why they hating, man?
Notification.
Why T hate?
I don't know, but no. They got it. They just got it like not long ago.
Oh,
so it was like
23 minutes in, so they didn't get that. Oh, yeah, they ain't gonna send them all at the same time.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So Patrick is from Richmond, Texas, and says, thanks for the knowledge you be dropping.
Boom, what up, Pat?
Strictly business. It's been a while since I have seen Flip, been knowing about wholesale and have not started yet. So that was a number 2, I think.
Well, no, that would be a 3.
That's a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ed wants to know, do you play blackjack?
Understatement.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You seen me somewhere or something? Hey, did you see me somewhere or something recently?
Aisha Burke says, do you do hands-on training? Of course, through Zoom.
Well, we have a weekly meeting that we do where people pay, it's a small amount of money. if you're interested in that group coaching, private coaching that we do on Wednesdays evenings, you could text the word stack, like stack money, STACK, to join that. But if you need something beyond that, I will do it. I really hadn't done a lot of it recently. It's quite a bit more because, you really like getting into my time, on a daily basis if you need it. So, but yeah, it's an option. Got some freight for that.
Thank you. So Noemi said, Saeed says, hi, I would love to ask you, I'm a Mexican and I live in Canada. I'm trying to sell land in Mexico, but it seems like I'm not a good salesperson. I would love to contact you if you don't mind.
Okay, let's establish this. What was the name?
Noemi.
What was the last name?
Saeed.
That don't sound Mexican.
I don't know. We're gonna say.
I'm just saying. I'm not tripping. I'm just.
I could be pronouncing it wrong.
More than likely.
It could be said.
Okay,
it's SAID.
Then they live in Canada.
Yes.
So they just didn't bypass us and went straight to Canada.
Like, it's possible.
I'm just tripping. And so, but she's trying to sell land in when she say trying to sell land, she's trying to sell land or land that she's purchased or what? I want some clarity on it because
it depends on what the answer is going to be.
You really, obviously, if you have great sales skills, that increases probably your closing rate. Mm-hmm. But one thing about real estate, that's not really necessary. If you learn the art of finding great deals, mm-hmm. you never have to be broke. If you learn that part of the real estate game.
Okay. All right. Oded, Trayvon, D-Tech, Atha, and T3. I see you guys have joined us. Mr. Walt and Mike Thomas, Anthony Callis. Thank you all. Ricardo, I see you too. Come on in the room and put your questions in the chat, and you guys can join us live. I don't know why you're not taking advantage of that. Come on.
Hey, yeah, man. I think I put the link in there right.
Yeah.
I hope I did.
All right. So let's see here. Let me scroll down. I have to watch. How do you find buyers for this on Biz to Sell? What's Biz to Sell?
It's a website where people try to sell businesses.
Oh, okay.
I've only been there a couple of times, so I really couldn't answer that question. When you say buyers, mm-hmm. buyers for what?
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. Carla Garcia says, this is wonderful. I think so too. We talking about making money.
What's up, Carlos, man? What's happening? Where are you located,
Carla?
Okay.
Carla, not Carlos.
Do you think we got more females in the live than we do males? Or
no.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Well, you did. Okay.
I'm looking at it. If I'm going off of what I think the names are.
Okay, I'm saying you picking out more females, it seems like, than you are males tonight.
I'm going in order.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm going in order.
Sorry.
I don't do that. I try not to skip around. Do you know how they'll be on my neck if I was skipping around?
Because they can see the order you go.
Yes. Oh, you just gonna skip my question. I guess she just asking the questions for the people that be here all the time.
I used to go to the bottom and come back.
I did. I'd go from the top down and I go from the bottom up, which means that middle is getting, man. No, man. They be on I don't be reading them comments in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I call them out. If you hear me say something like, I'm reading your question now, you don't have to post it again.
Now y'all, hey,
this ain't it.
Y'all talking about the queen of pettiness.
This ain't it. I'm trying to keep it professional because this my guy thing, but don't do it.
I trust me. There's a constant, like, keeping the tiger in the cage.
Just let me loose one day.
Just it needs to be my last day.
Just let me loose. Let's see here. I'm looking at TikTok and Instagram, guys, because I want to make sure I don't miss you all. So Eyes Hazel. Flipman, is it wise on a FSBO seller to offer them 70% below asking price?
On a FSBO? Okay, so they're asking the offer that you should make to someone that's for sale by owner, FSBO. And so it's 70%. You're really not. Well, I guess it could be. Well, the formula is 70% times the ARV, the basic what it will appraise for. So it's not a 70% discount. It's actually a 30% discount. But you're subtracting the repairs and then your money, what you want to make on the deal. Mm-hmm. So when that's all said and done, depending on the price point of the house and the repairs, you still may be around 50% in reality. So it's just going to depend on the property. But that's why I have the calculators to do that for you. I don't have a code for my recent Zomps video for the calculator, and I think that is very important.
It is very important. I would agree. So over here on TikTok, Booking with Sisters says Zomps was working fine for me, but how can I get the phone numbers to transfer to Excel? They seem to not be transferring with the attachment when I export.
They're there. You're just going to have to adjust the sheet whenever you download, right? Mm-hmm. I'll if you remind me, I'll demo it later on.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Speaking of Zomps, Ken Garner says Zomps is an awesome tool, Ty.
We're improving it. I really appreciate everyone that's used it and found some value in it. Got a few quirks in it, but we'll get it figured out. But I really appreciate the comment, man. Trying hard to provide, a tool that, I'm not a developer, but the idea was in my head and just pay some guys to code it. So hopefully we can keep improving it, to get you guys closer to some paydays.
Okay.
The ZOPMC. I wanted to come up with a theme song for it, but
you want to write one?
I got a hook I want to use. I'm gonna bite off something. Well, I'm gonna be inspired by an existing song.
Yeah.
So
I got you.
You wouldn't believe the one I'm thinking about. The song, the hook that I want to go with. You wouldn't even believe it.
We'll discuss.
Yeah,
because I'm kind of afraid. You cannot use. Never mind.
No.
I was going to say you cannot use Too Short for anything.
No. I wouldn't be nothing like that.
I'm surprised.
Similar person though, but you would never, if you guessed that. But no, you would never guess.
Okay.
You would never guess.
Probably wouldn't. Okay. So Courtney Powell wants to know, what is the best way, or can you wholesale a house if it has been deemed stranded by the city?
Okay, so deemed stranded, I'm assuming that term is similar to what they call it, condemned. Yeah, condemned list. I guess that may be similar in their market called stranded. Well, who owns the property? Even though the city may put that tag on it and it may be some fees associated with it, who owns the property? Did the city take the property because of the condition, or the person still owns it and they're just going to have a hefty lien on it from the city? So that's the first thing you got to establish. But regardless, now it's probably going to be, well, not probably, it'll be easier if it's still in the ownership of just a regular person with the lien on it versus the city owning it now. Well, I say it may be easy. I don't know, because the city's process of buying it may be easy, but the problem with that is a lot of times it's kind of a lot of competition versus if a house is not available for sale.
Okay.
Off market.
Thank you. Okay. So is renovation what you mean by rehab on a property, or is that something different?
Renovation and rehab, are those the same thing? Water and H2O.
You made me sick. You just really made me sick. Like, it's yes or no.
Hog or pig?
Actually, a hog and a pig are not the same thing. There's like a hog, pig, boar. No, there's a different name for a reason.
Bulldog.
No. 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 Just say yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, same thing.
Yes. Just say yes.
Yeah, same thing.
goodness. All that extra. Then y'all see y'all
Sea
see-
salt, salt.
No. Sea salt, kosher salt, Himalayan salt, all different kind of salts. Rock salt. No, the salts are different.
Sugar cane.
I'm done. I'm not even supposed to entertain this for y'all right now. Not at all. So the next question. What skip trace services offers the most current and accurate contact information as of July 2023? Which one would I use for single skips? For example, I only want to skip trace 5 properties that I found on my own.
What would be the best service to do that with?
Yes,
For free or paid?
both.
Free. I really don't know for just what people just tell me because we don't do a lot of free skip tracing. But they say True People search is decent. You know, maybe 40 to 50% of those are all right. Well, we use a couple of services. Depending if I'm trying to do something just on my phone, I'll use PropStream. You can text the word tool to the number 205-964-5243 to access that. But if I'm doing it on my laptop, I use Vastly. It's easier to do. That's me. You can go to skip the flip on that.
Okay, thank you. Y'all doing a good job putting these questions in here, but nobody has decided to join live.
Oh, they good. I guess they good.
They good. They ain't got no questions.
So remember, if we got 3 categories of viewers.
Yes.
One
Yes.
is that you didn't know wholesaling existed. And you obviously didn't know I existed, but you're here. Maybe you saw the thumbnail and thought it was great.
Okay.
2 is someone that knew wholesaling existed, but didn't know I existed. And you're here tonight, first time. 3, you knew wholesaling existed. And, I'm sorry. 2, I'm sorry. You knew wholesaling existed. You knew I existed, but this is the first time catching your live stream. Mm-hmm. 3 is someone that knew wholesale existed, and you've been catching the live stream. So, well, obviously you knew I existed. So,
all right, put the ranks in there. Right? She doing it. I'm sorry you don't feel well, but yes, you can catch the replay. Have a good night. We'll see you on the notes go around.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah. Ashley says, I was shocked to answer the phone and you was on the other end about storage. I don't know why y'all be thinking like,
oh, the Ashley Turner in Mississippi.
I don't know. She said Ashley Turner. Yeah. Oh, see, y'all don't be on it like this with them thumbnails though. So you ready? Because I'm supposed to go through this fast.
What?
The numbers that you just asked.
Oh, okay.
D-Tech says 2 for me, and this is my first time on live. Dana Stratton says 2. Isla, oh, that is so pretty. Isla says 3. Mike Mackins says 2. Not financial advice says tree.
Okay.
Let's see here. This is Mike Thomas. It's 3. Odid is 3. Ali is 3. TZ is a 2. Lavetta is a 3. Yvette 3. For the Youth Gaming 2. Ellis Berry 3. Ricky is 3. Skashan is a 3. And Chris is a 3. Angel is a 3. It's just a lot of 3s. Jay Nicole is a 3. Diane is a 2. Trevon is a 3. Diane 2. Monisha 3. Andrew 3. Vincent 3. Yeah, trees. Lots of trees.
All freeze.
Courtney says I've been on twice. So what does that make me?
A free. You're a free.
You're a tree. Trevon, you are most welcome. I appreciate your videos, bro. Can't wait to score my first storage deal with you. Yeah. Okay. So Soul Investment. I found a multifamily portfolio for sale by retiring owner. It's 123 units. It's 7 properties, 8.8 million. I'm trying to get it creatively financed. What would you do? You taught me how to get started. Thank you, sir.
Not enough details for me to just not enough details. That 8 point whatever number is that justified based on the income? Are they all rented, or the rents at market rate? Can it be raised? You know, it's just not enough information. You know, just what are the expenses? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just hard to be able to help you with that one.
All right. All right. Deonica. Hey, Deonica. How you doing? Says, hey, Ty. I still have a shopping center. The owner is ready to sell, but you said self-storage. So guess what I found? A self-storage and it's vacant. I have pics and videos. I'm ready to partner. It's under a LLC.
Okay. Have you reached out to the owner?
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, we need to reach out to the owner, see if they're interested in selling.
Gotcha. So Karen, good question. Good question. The question is, good evening, Flipman. For the storage, what is the number to call and the word to use? I got on late. Please and thank you. So Minnie, MINI.
Like my video editor that does my shorts and reels and TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure he's using one of the caption apps to do it, but you know he doesn't know real estate, so he's allowed it to do. And I hadn't been checking them, so that's on me. Many MANY and many MINNIE. You know, so it's giving that like a couple of the shorts or whatever, the reels. They have been saying like text the word mini today, so it's been special. I didn't have to create keywords
like Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, so just, you know, so
I thought you was gonna say mini like MANY.
Yeah, I did that. They did that too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yes, Karen.
But it's MINI. I'm sorry, I'm getting past the question. MINI to 205-964-5243. Submit your name, email address, phone number. The next page is going to be the actual video to explain it all. And then check your email. You'll get the script on how to have that conversation with owners.
Okay. So, Flipman, did you say before that when it comes to using Google Maps for wholesaling self-storage, someone needs to look for all mom and pop shops and just call each of them?
Yeah. In that video, when you text MINI, MINI, to 205-964-5243, once you submit your name, email address, and phone number, that video will show you. That's on YouTube, but that's probably going to be the easiest way to get you to that video. But with self-storage, there's more. You'll hear me say this a lot, and I got this from a man, AJ Osborne, and I checked it myself. There's more self-storage facilities than McDonald's and Starbucks combined in the U.S. It's around, if you combine both of those together, it's around 30,000. There's over 50,000 self-storage facilities. The majority of those are considered mom and pop instead of the institutional investors that own them. But the majority of those, so that's thousands of them that can be targeted. And whenever you call the number that's supposed to be the business number, in a lot of cases, not always, but in a lot of cases, guess who's answering the phone? The owner. So even if you're talking to managers, a lot of times they're so close to the owner that it's not difficult to see if they want to sell or not.
Okay. Dana says, just getting back into real estate after 6 years, trying to see if I should start at a real estate office or just find investors in my area to gain more experience.
What have you been? What happened? It went out TikTok. Went out.
No, it's Instagram.
What they said?
Access removed.
Oh, like because it was internet or
violation.
Okay, somebody, hey.
Little buzzards.
So you think they closed the account or just the live?
No, first of all, I might have them backwards. I might have did TikTok on this one and Instagram. I normally do IT.
Let me look, turn it around. I'll tell you what. Oh, that's TikTok.
Yeah, I did it backwards.
Hit the appeal. Ain't this appeal up there?
Yes.
Yeah, hit appeal. Yeah, that's
and then
TikTok.
It's going to say.
Yeah, hit it, yeah. Anyway,
We ain't going down like that.
that's normal. They be tripping. So what was the question?
The question was, after being out of the game, real estate for 6
what
years.
should they do? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're in the right place. You don't have to go work for a real estate investment firm. Everything you need to know is right here on the internet, beyond what I'm doing here. But I know I give it all away right here on my YouTube channel. Just take advantage of it and take action. I hope I'm answering the question.
Yeah.
You just got to put the time in to educate yourself. If you were in it before, so it sounds like you have a base level of understanding. I'm not sure what form of real estate you were doing before. Oh, and one real quick, we don't ask for much here, right? We don't ask for much, but could you guys at least do this for us? Subscribe to the channel by selecting this button here. Once you subscribe to the channel, tap the little bell, select all, so you now are alerted whenever we upload new videos like this one and when we go live daily. Like, share, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and guess what? The Twitter.
Gotcha. All right. So coming into this thing, you was talking about my last $2 that I'm not going to lose, but I'm going to flip it into $26,733.
Oh, that means you're ready to go.
I told you.
Yeah.
We're 46 minutes in.
I ain't tripping.
See,
Okay.
I'm not saying another word.
Right, so you're even more fortunate because I got some good news
and some bad news.
And I got some bad news.
What's the good news?
Right,
what's the bad news?
The good news is
I said the bad news.
Hold on. Ask another question. I forgot to do something before I do that.
How much money do you need to do storage facilities and wholesaling?
None. You just got to put the time in. Absolutely none.
Settle.
None. If you're gonna work with me, right? I show you. Okay, so if you text the word mini, MINI, to 205-964-5243, I'm going to show you how to generate a list of individuals to call. I'm also going to provide training on how to have that conversation so you can talk the lingo of the self-storage world. From there, you submit the deal over, we evaluate it, we tell you what to go back and say to the seller. The more you do that, the more comfortable and you're going to have an understanding of, if you want it, on how to do it. And so it doesn't cost you anything. You just got to put the time in.
Gotcha. TZ says, is SMS blasting dead? I'm having some success with responses, but I'm finding it hard to get people actually on the phone to discuss and build rapport, etc. Any advice on getting that transition?
What, SMS?
Yes.
No, it's not dead because the response rate on text messaging is hard to beat. You know, it's just hard to beat, period.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see here. Armani says, if every wholesaler gets the same leads from batch leads, the seller is talking to maybe 50 to 5,000 buyers a day. What is the best way to deal with competition like that? And where does batch lead get their data?
They get their data from the courthouse. That's all they're doing. The only thing they're doing is taking courthouse records and managing those to present them as maybe tired landlords, vacant properties, free and clear, and so on. It's a timing thing. That's fine, you know, but don't a lot of places sell hamburgers?
Yes.
And don't a lot of them still make money?
Yes.
One day I may feel like eating this type of hamburger, and another day I want to eat another. It's all about timing. Just because you called someone today, 3 months from now, this thing called COVID hit. Now your whole life then went shambles. Your wife don't want you no more. Your husband don't want you anymore. Your job doesn't want you anymore. You got a medical situation. Kid got locked up. Now you need some money. Life creates motivated sellers. You just have to make sure as a wholesaler, as a real estate investor, that you're doing your part to contact enough people that you are going to get your share. It's just a timing thing. That's why it's important to constantly be generating leads, period.
Period. Oh, let's see here. Been a little minute. Hey, Omar. That's Omar. I'm alive. Thank you. That's really good to know. What's going on, Professor Flip? How things going, Adria? Been helping sis take care of moms. That deal I was working on got blown, but I'm back at it though. Let's go. That's right, Omar. Get back in it. You got what it takes. You know what to do. So it doesn't always pan out, but I wish you the best of luck. Let's see here. Hi, Charles. There you go. That's Charles Madden, who I call Salt and Pepper. He been in a minute. Yes, he says, miss that salt and pepper. No offense, bro Flip. Your voice is cool, but you cannot beat Adria. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I got that girl 6 voice. Yeah. 205-964-5243.
All right. I'm trying to come up with a keyword before I tell them what the topic is.
$2.
That's 2 words.
Okay. Bus fare. Jukebox.
No, that's 2 words.
Juke. Make it 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, it has to do with this?
Yeah.
You did not what? You don't have a keyword already? Man, I don't even know what to say. So Carnell says, are you ready? I'm ready to pay the VA and get the VA to find me a deal and you close it and we split it, Mr. Ty. If so, how can we get this on contract? That's not how it works.
So they have a VA.
They're wanting the VA to find them a deal so that you can close it.
Oh, okay.
And then you split it.
Okay. Okay.
You're still thinking. Why don't you ask the people in the chat room?
Yeah, I need a good keyword before I go over the topic here because Adrian got to go.
Okay, what is it? I don't even know what it's in regards to.
Well, you know what I was going. What I told you.
Oh, yes, I got it. Yes, I know that.
But I don't want to do the actual.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Postal.
Okay. I like 4-letter word. I got rake. Okay. So, all right, cool. All right. Yeah, one moment. Let me finish
rake.
this. Yeah.
What the heck does that have to do with it?
Rake in the cash.
Don't ask me nothing. You said that it has to relate to what you're talking about, and what I said. I don't
want to give it away. I don't want to give it away. If I don't use the word I was initially going to use,
there wasn't nothing wrong with my word. That's all I'm saying. There wasn't
nothing wrong with it. Nothing. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so I got it ready. So I'm ready now. I'm ready.
All right.
So, all right, guys. So, I had something really ready to go, and it's a technical thing. My web guy didn't finish his part, right? And the company that I'm working with, we had a couple of glitches there, so I can't do it because it'll turn out bad. But I sent out a video yesterday on all the platforms. $2 into whatever. If you got $2, I'm like dead serious. Y'all know I don't play by stuff, right? And so in order to get on the list when it's made available, which I'll send it out to the entire network, but especially the ones that put in the rate, you'll probably get access to it first. Text the word rake, R-A-K-E. Ain't that how you spell it?
R-A-K-E?
Yeah, it was a rake, R-A-K-E. to 205-964-5243. Text the word rake. And trust me, you're going to, everything ain't for everybody, but trust me, you're going to like what you see because it's going to help the small guys, help the large guy too, have everybody in between that is trying to generate leads on all types of properties, right? That's the name of the game, which that $2, I wanted to put a 0 behind it, but I was just trying to be conservative.
Okay.
Or whatever. So the $2 turns into $26,733. I wanted to put a 0, but I was just tripping. So But so text the word rake to 205-964-5243. It's a technical issue. We didn't get everything in place. I shouldn't have did it or whatever, but I was made aware we were ready yesterday. So I said, you know what? I'll make that Flippinar 277. Let the people start doing it because I'm going to do an additional video on it or whatever to show additional training. But it's not ready. So I apologize, please.
Okay.
But anyway, so just text the word rake to get on the list. Again, A got to get out of here. She got here a little early. I wasn't ready. She thought she sent a text.
Eric, that is correct. They said one of your keywords needs to be Adria.
Okay, we can do that. Okay.
It got to be something good, though. Don't let it be nothing babbage. Well, it's all good, but it has to be something like fun. I know it has to be something.
So we can't even do the thumbnail thing today.
No, we're gonna save it for next week.
Okay, I guess we can do 2.
Yes,
but I put a lot of work into that.
That looks good. For guys, I'm giving him a 5. Like I love it. It's so clean. It kind of looks like got milk. Yeah. Like the
now I did the video today. I forgot about that. I uploaded a new video today, and let me show you that one real quick. And this one here is on how to build list. How to build a list of hedge fund buyers, right? How to build a list of hedge fund. You like that, don't you? How to build a list of hedge fund buyers for wholesaling houses, right? And so that's my more recent video. I wish I had a keyword for it, but that's the more recent video that's on the site that was uploaded. So I don't have a keyword for that one.
Is it your money or bump you money?
What?
Isn't that supposed to be your money?
What?
Bump your money, not bump you money.
No, it's F you money. That means I got so much money. Just text.
I can F it off.
Yeah. You got
okay.
You got so much money. You like
that's so foul.
You know, like,
but
it really means like. And then you can tell me that's how much money I got that, you know. Yeah.
I got you.
So if you text, just text the word boom to 205-964-5243, and you can get that link to that particular video.
There's not already a boom?
No, I just changed it. Text the word boom to 205-964-5243.
Okay. Well, I will say, funny enough, I'm trying to find it. Somebody put boom in here. How? Oh no, it was boo. Shazam said boo. That's not 4 letters.
Yeah. So let's rock and roll. I know you got to go. So again, guys, we appreciate everyone. Oh, I got a thumbnail still up, don't I?
Yes.
So text the word boom if you want to see that new video from from today earlier, and you'll thank me later on that too. Because I show you how to build a list and how to contact those individuals, those outfits, those hedge funds. So they buy, normally they're going to pay more and they buy faster than local investors if they want it.
Okay. So Diane, I do appreciate you putting that code word boom in there with the number. Thank you so very much. Cause I see some of y'all are asking for that repeat. Isla, hey y'all better listen to Isla Barney. She said it's 156 plus people on here and less than 50 likes. What? Your $2 ain't adding up. Like,
come on
your dollars ain't, this not making sense to me.
We got at least, the number of views got to be at least 10%. But we want it to be 100%.
Yeah.
For every person watching should be a like for it. But,
that's what I'm thinking.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And for Courtney, Eugene, and somebody else.
What?
I'll show you next week.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So we're gonna get out of here so Asia's can do our thing. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the flip side.
What's cracking? I'm Jamil Dan. What's cracking?
Subscribe to the channel by selecting this button here. Once you subscribe to the channel, tap the little bell.
Flip man. It's the flip man. Flip man, flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.